Throughout history, stories of giants have fascinated people around the world. These enormous creatures, known as the Nephilim, have featured in old myths and stories that continue to fascinate us now. In this investigation, we'll dig into the fascinating realm of the Nephilim and look at the evidence and information surrounding these enormous historical people. The interest in the Nephilim is not new. Its origins may be traced back thousands of years. The Nephilim are depicted as powerful, tall giants in several ancient sources, including the Bible. According to certain theories, they were the children of divine entities and humans. We have many unanswered questions concerning the Nephilim, including who they were, where they came from, and whether or not they were ever real. Some fascinating archaeological findings have sparked the argument over whether or not giants are just mythical creations. The discovery of large bones in many regions of the globe throughout the 19th century complicated our perception of human history. These skeletons were much taller than the typical person today, standing between 7 and 8 feet tall. The identity of these people and their place in the history of human development are now shrouded in mystery due to these discoveries. Giant skeletons have long been the topic of discussion. Some claims have been called into doubt as true, and some skeptics have suggested that exaggerations or misinterpretations may have contributed to these findings. But the intrigue with the Nephilim endures partly because they contradict accepted theories about human history. The enormous stories stoke our interest in our prehistoric predecessors handed down throughout the years. In this video, we'll explore the legends of huge creatures, look at historical data, and speculate on the ongoing enigma surrounding these larger-than-life individuals. While we may not have all the answers, the Nephilim remains an intriguing and mysterious element of human history, encouraging us to pursue more research and knowledge. The 2018 DNA research by Harvard University made some astounding discoveries regarding the ancient British Isles civilization that constructed Stonehenge. Researchers in this study revealed an unexpected finding concerning the genetic background of those who lived in the British Isles during the Neolithic era when Stonehenge was built. They discovered something truly astounding. The genetic signature of these Neolithic inhabitants, the distinctive genetic markers and characteristics that identify a particular group of people, seemed to vanish from the contemporary British population abruptly and nearly entirely. Simply put, the DNA of the individuals who constructed Stonehenge seemed to disappear from the genetic makeup of the British Isles. The unexpected disappearance of the genetic trace after Stonehenge's completion made it very startling. The region's long-gone people, who had left their genetic imprint on the area, unexpectedly vanished from the population soon after building the famous monument. Even more remarkable is that this DNA replacement happened quickly and recently. It's as if one set of people departed and another group arrived, leaving their genetic imprint. The study's results are unexpected and notable because of this rapid change in the population's genetic makeup. To sum it up, a genetic enigma involving the Stonehenge builders was revealed by a 2018 Harvard University genomic research. Soon after Stonehenge was built, its genetic imprint abruptly disappeared from the British Isles, and a new genetic population quickly replaced it. This sudden genetic change challenges our knowledge of human history, which also poses fascinating questions about what could have occurred then. Emory University carried out a comprehensive genomic investigation in 1998 to elucidate the genetic background of Native American groups. This investigation into the past yielded the following remarkable findings. The Emory University team's study led them to a genetic lineage known as the X lineage. This particular genetic subgroup distinguished itself from the rest in an odd manner. The X lineage didn't seem to follow this anticipated course, unlike other Native American genetic lineages that could be linked to the Bering Strait, which was thought to be the historical gateway for the migration of ancient peoples into the Americas. This deviation from the expected migratory pattern raised concerns and added excitement to the investigation. The X lineage has a distinct genesis tale to share. The fact that the X lineage wasn't exclusive to Native American groups made this even more fascinating. Additionally, it appeared in tiny populations in the Middle East and Northern Europe. Researchers were further perplexed by the fact that there was no obvious connection between these dissimilar groups. This finding stimulated conjecture and interest. Some started to speculate whether there may be a link between this enigmatic X bloodline and the fabled giants depicted in Native American mythology and storytelling. Native American customs were strongly imprinted with tales of giants roaming the country. It was unclear if the X lineage might relate to these stories of giants, since it seemed detached from the typical migratory paths. In essence, a genetic problem was discovered by the Emory University genetic investigation. A genetic lineage known as the X was discovered in Native American tribes that did not follow the usual migratory patterns and also appeared in unconnected regions of the globe. The possibility of a connection between this genetic riddle and the venerable tales of giants in Native American traditions was suggested by this finding. Oversized skeletons, often known as giants, have been discovered in several fascinating sites worldwide. These discoveries have aroused the interest of many people and provided new insights into the secrets of our distant past. One prominent example is the Kanawha Valley of West Virginia, where Smithsonian Institution archaeological investigations from the 1800s uncovered these enormous bones. These prehistoric bones provided concrete proof of a community of extremely tall people, often between 7 and 8 feet tall. These dimensions are far larger than the current average height of people. These enormous skeletons are significant because they deviate from the usual. When these findings were discovered in the 1800s, they upended the accepted theories about human history and prehistory. The discovery of such enormous individuals raised questions regarding these people's identities, origins, and roles in the larger story of human development and civilization. The mystery is increased by the fact that these enormous skeletons were discovered globally, not just in one area. It's important to highlight that, although exciting, these findings have also sparked discussion and controversy. Some stories' integrity has been doubted by skeptics, who contend that exaggerations or misinterpretations may have been at play. The gigantic skeletal finds still remind us how our knowledge of the past is continuously changing, and how each archaeological discovery, no matter how strange or unexpected it may be, offers a piece of the jigsaw. These findings have had a lasting impact on our understanding of human history, and continue to pique our interest in the secrets of our prehistoric forebears. Several fascinating hypotheses have surfaced regarding the presence of giants throughout human history, some of which suggest intriguing linkages to alien influences. These notions have exacerbated the enigma surrounding huge bones and their historical relevance, which have aroused much interest and speculative thinking. Many people have been intrigued by a notion that claims there is a link between giants and alien influences. This theory's proponents contend that encounters between early humans and extraterrestrials may have given rise to giants. These extraterrestrial guests are often called the Watchers or Sons of God, referenced in ancient literature. These alien individuals interbred with humans, producing giants or Nephilim children by such beliefs. This idea tries to explain the remarkable size and traits of these legendary, historically significant creatures. Giant mentions in ancient literature, like the Bible, have given these views even more fire. Giants, or Nephilim, are referenced in the biblical story in places like the Book of Genesis. They're described as the progeny of supernatural entities and human women in these ancient books. Due to these allusions, some have theorized that these biblical stories are associated with discovering enormous bones, and may corroborate the theory that giants once walked the earth. The mystique surrounding these larger-than-life characters has only been heightened by including giants in the mythology and folklore of numerous nations. Giant skeletons remain a mystery, partly because these findings contradict common conceptions of human history. Many of these findings, according to skeptics, may have been overstated or understood incorrectly, while supporters contend that there is still more to learn. Giant bones have the potential to transform our knowledge of history by revealing intriguing indications about vanished civilizations and unexplored periods in human history. A fascinating investigation of our history has been made possible by speculations linking giants to alien forces, mentions in ancient manuscripts, and the lingering enigma surrounding these huge bones. Even though these hypotheses are still theoretical, they intrigue and motivate more research into the mysterious realm of historical giants. That's all for this video. We'll be back soon with another informative video. Don't forget to like and share this video. Until next time!